Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Welcome back, everybody. I literally just pulled out of the alignment shop in the Surf Wagon. So I figured what better time than to do a test drive video. Now guys, this is, I drove it like a mile to the tire shop, very slow because it needed an alignment. I redid all the front suspension. So this is the first real drive I've had in the vehicle after finishing the restoration and refurbishment. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we're actually already almost up to engine temperature. And the alignment shop actually drove it a few miles, so it's got 4 miles on the odometer here, or on the trip odometer. I got about a half tank of fuel. All right, I've also got the climate control on because it's a little chilly outside today. And there we are, we're about up to operating temperature. And we're just going to cruise down here. We'll get on to Georgia 400 and get it out on the highway. Test the cruise control. Of course, I put in a new cruise control module. Climate control is working fantastic. And I always talk about the first thing I noticed. The first thing I notice in any vehicle, and the late 84 and 85 model vehicles, Mercedes finally got the transmission shifting sorted out. The late 84, 85 models, well, I guess when I say late 84, it's like the California 84 models, and then all the 85 models. Mercedes redesigned the vacuum system on those cars, and the shifting is very nice. In the earlier model cars, they still shift well, it's just more aggressive. For example, this 85 model, the shifting is very smooth. And like I said, there's an 84 model where they did that, the 84 wagons and sedans. The California model, that was unique. And it didn't have the trap oxidizer. It was just unique on the 84 California models, and then all of the 1985 models. All right, let's go ahead and give it a little more heat here. We've got it on auto. Oops, that's working fantastic. All right, we are officially, oh man, that just shifts so good. It rides so smooth. It's, new front suspension, ball joints, tie rods, engine mounts, shocks. It's all new, guys. And there we go. We are up to engine temp, and it is perfect. Just slightly above 80. You can see the odometer and trip odometer are working correctly. And our clock is working. I actually need to set the clock. It's like 12:30. While we're waiting here at the light, all of the readings are perfect. Perfect oil pressure at idle, perfect RPM, perfect engine temperature. And this is the beauty of a 65,000 mile wagon. It's about as nice as you can get. Yeah, and I can't say enough good things about the shifting. I just felt it shift through the gears, and it's just extremely smooth, just like an 85 model should be. The seat is very comfortable. And up here is Georgia 400. Got to get through some of this Atlanta traffic. And guys, I'll try to do a 0 to 60 on the on-ramp. There's a lot of traffic today, so I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off. We'll see when I get up here. I've driven a lot of really nice low mileage wagons, guys, and you know, I've redone the SLS on the back of this. The suspension is not harsh, it's very smooth. The rear end doesn't bounce around. It's just if you've never had a chance to drive a well sorted low mileage wagon, it's a really good experience. I'm actually going to pull over here to the side. There we go. We're going to do this. I'm going to make this work. Let me let this traffic go by. I don't think we're going to be able to get it, guys. Y'all just watch. That's it. All right, there we go. I think we just barely touched 60 before I had to hit the brakes back there. It's difficult in this traffic, but you guys can see the shifting was excellent. The shift points were excellent. I'll try to get the time up on the screen so you guys can see it. But anyway, let's go ahead, merge out here onto the Georgia Autobahn. All right, I just tested the kickdown switch under the accelerator and it works perfect. All right, we are cruising here at 70. I'm gonna hit the cruise control. All right, the cruise control is on. You can see my foot is not on the accelerator. And there we go, there's the 85 model rear gear. You see we're just slightly above 3,000 RPM. In the other year models, it'd be closer to about 3,400 RPM. So not a huge difference, but that is the 85 rear gear. All right, let me turn off the cruise control. Let's go ahead and get this thing up to speed. Oh man, she is booking it. Coming up on 80. See if I can get around some of this traffic. Well, that's about as fast as we can go today, guys. There's too much traffic, but cruise control works great. Very smooth. All the new suspension, new axles, everything's working perfect. Just a fantastic car. All right, we're gonna go get off at this exit up here. And now keep in mind, all the brakes and brake pads are also brand new. I did bed them in a little bit when I was driving to the tire shop. But we're just gonna test the brakes right up here. All right, I'm gonna do a brake check. You guys watch the speedometer. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, yes, extremely healthy brakes. All of it's brand new. That's the first hard braking that has ever been done on this car. Guys, this car is driving fantastic. I wish there wasn't so much traffic so I could have gotten a better 0 to 60 test back there, but the engine is extremely healthy. The shift points are perfect. The cruise control works perfect. Climate control feels great. The suspension's great. This car is done. I spent a lot of time on this car trying to make it as nice as I possibly could and as close to how this would have left the factory. And guys, I think I've achieved that. This is currently one of the nicest, lowest mileage wagons that will be on the market. So I hope you enjoyed the series, and I'll record a little bit more driving on the interstate for you. So we'll see you next time. Yeah, I just can't say enough about the shifting. It is shifting so good. No rattles, no creaks, no funny sounds coming from anywhere. Just very, very solid. Exactly what would be expected. Now on the wagons, guys, the crossbars that go on the luggage racks, you know, on top, if the crossbars will sometimes make wind noise when you're on the interstate, so the trick is to move, you know, they're adjustable. And let me get around this car. The trick is to move the crossbars to the back, you know, slide them down the rails to the back of the car, and that limits the wind noise that is caused by the crossbars. Yeah, she runs great. I'm doing 75 right now. I'm going to slow it down before I get a ticket today. Anyway, I'm taking her back to the shop, and hope you enjoyed the test drive video, and we will see you guys next time. Take care.